Hey everyone. Hope you are all really well. All well, all well, all well. It's a beautiful journey, isn't it? Remembering who we are. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It is an astounding process of how this whole thing works. And as I sort of deepen into the remembrance of who I am and ignite my inner wisdom of light, there's a clearer path ahead of me that allows me to see who I truly am and what is stopping me from moving into that in all actuality. Ooh. I'm in a high vibe day today. In amongst my calls, I'm producing content for my YouTube, and the universe has given me these sort of steps by steps. And as you can see, I'm in the same space on the same day, creating these video little nuggets of truth and light codes. And this is the next step. This is the next step into overgiving. It is that perception, isn't it? Is that, we want to do things for others, and yet we actually over nurture, over give, and we over complicate within our minds into, oh, why this, why that, why this, why that. And it's okay. And it's absolutely okay if we do overgive, because what we're trying to do is shake up within ourselves something to show that we are, and that the mind then perceives that it's over giving when it actually isn't. It's where you need to be by over giving to see that you can give. And that moves into then receiving. Let's just focus on that over giving right now. Our ego will see it from our mind's eye that we overgive because we see it. We see it when we overgive by judging ourselves and judging others potentially into, why is it that they're not thanking us from that process? Why is it that I've given and they receive and I do not? Why is that? Why is it that I'm not receiving? And it's to see that we are giving and to give thanks that we do give, because when we give, then we receive. But do we block our receiving? That's another subject for another video. Let's go into this sort of structure of over giving, overthinking, over again. It's like a filled up cup flowing with water, but it goes somewhere else and it goes to somebody else, and that's okay. But if we overgive from an unfilled cup, that's detrimental to your energy. And that is what we're talking about here. It's not the overgiving from a filled up cup, it's the overgiving from an incompletion or the inability to receive. So we want to adjust the energy field, if we can imagine this within inside of ourselves, is that we've got a half empty cup and somebody asks us for something, or we want to give from that space. All of this needs to be fulfilled. But this, we're giving from a smaller perspective of ourselves. We give, but we cannot give more. And then we then see it that we overgive, because we haven't got much here. So this also taps into lack consciousness as well. Okay, let's go in and see what we can get. Thank you. So we're open to receive this data, to allow us to see the movement from the past of overgiving, thanking that perspective of what does it feel like to overgive from an empty cup, seeing that others are receiving as a result of us giving, but we do not receive ourselves. And it feels detrimental for the soul's journey, but it is not. It is a movement into the deep realization of the giving and receiving that will enable a sense of balance, so the universe can then give us also as we give to others. So just take a deep breath in and allow the energy to flow through. It is that sense of hoarding that also is overgiving. Overgiving to ourselves, over-giving to ourselves as well as over-giving to others. The over-giving is also the alignment to holding on to something that no longer serves you because it is sitting in your space. You do not use it any longer. It no longer serves you. So the over-giving to yourself is actually holding on to stuff as well. So if you've got hordes of clothes in your wardrobe that you don't wear, if there is stuff that there is an attachment to it that holds something within it that keeps you anchored in the past, let it go. The over-giving is also over-hoarding, over-stretching your abundance of receiving something other than what you already hold, okay? So it's really important to align this within your mind's eye. Have you got a lot of stuff around you that you don't need? Because you cannot receive if there is a cup that is filled up full of junk. So let us sit in this now moment to receive these guides. Gyanoda simakyon to the umbakieta. Malamasa bayo no bakuya masai. Sama alo sama kosh makita na esa. Sama o samakieta na eskiantai. Dala ala subokan bakush maitwerishi. Mala somakietan es bakitana a. Dana masa bakiento baso mokosh market. Mala in sabakitan eskianta ai. There are many products, positions, movements, experiences that we hold on to. It is a trait of the mind. Dala masubakion toto osmakiatan tobaso la wisamakoshma. It is a position of the overthinking of mind that we perceive it to be, that we hold on to it, that we overgive in that capacity of holding on to that no longer serves. It is the movement into the release, into the flowing system to enable the receiving of the new. Once you align your energy into a free-flowing state, you know that all will be presented. We bring you much joy and that of flow. But as you hold on and hodl onto stuff, things, then you have a sense of lack into the receiving of the new. You store, you filter, you do not let go. So overgiving is a simplistic showing into your mind's eye, your ego, that you are holding on. It is showing outside of yourself in simplistic formats that you rely on others, or that you perceive your strength to be given away by over-giving. Dalamasi makokon tokola shieta, baso bankiet and ovangreta, dal an dokos makitan eskia, damasabo kombosh makete, daresia boyasabo kiotonosh, malasamo komosh pakiten, samala sambo kosh makiten, dalado shumale washate, basu bakit and ebakona, dalala siu malelo gianta, tabasu bekum shumayete, malasamo komosh mayete, salakietan esbayene, dalala wishmakietana wasibekietene, shiamakitene, misibekitene, 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 misibekitene. So we can hold on. You can hold on to all of this stuff. You can hold on to the fact that you overgive. You can hold on to all of it that you are not. It may be past. It may be present. It may be future overgiving, overstimulation, over again. showing you which you are not, moving you into the position, into receiving. And when you are ready to receive, because you have created space, the universe can bring you what it is needed for you to move forward on with your journey, into receiving from a place of flow, a higher perspective of receiving, a higher perspective of giving. It is giving with heart, with no conditions attached. It just is that you give and that you receive with a beautiful, seamless energy exchange. Rather than binging, you receive with flow state. Namalan masumaloya samagitanasya. Dalamesibekitana. It's very beautiful. I'm getting these sort of deep realizations within myself, and I hope that you are too. There are sometimes things within our lives that we would literally hold on to because they're so special, but it doesn't serve you to think that it's actually going to do any harm to anyone, as it will be a mirror and harm ourselves in that reflection. It is that emotional attachment to stuff that keeps us trapped within a loop. For when you see things in their own beauty, you allow yourself just to align to who you are and what is needed in that now moment. It does not mean to say you cannot have, not at all. It is the attachment to it. Is it that of the past that keeps you in perpetuating cycles? The mind block, the deepening into heart, allows yourself to shine a little brighter in the deep realization of, I see, I am holding on. Or, I see, I overgive. It is the awareness that we are speaking of here. The deep realizations of, I see, I see, I see. Just allow that all to settle within your mind's eye, or that deep realization of where you are at in this now moment with your journey, as you journey deeper and see within yourself what is restricting your flow. And to honour where you're at is where you are at, and that is that. And it's okay, regardless. Malamasuva simolaisha. Danamala sialo koimayena. Danamala suma kaisha malish. Sumalalo mo koma shaneya. Danamis bakiten es mageta. Danamala ma subakita nesha. Very lovely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, that went real deep into my third eye there as well. So let that all just settle within your system, whether you're conscious of it or not. The movement is into obviously being conscious of the fact that you are over giving, overthinking, over hoarding, over again. Is to see the pattern, to see the cycle within, the self-awareness. And with that, you can allow it to flow through you, forgiving yourself and others on the journey of it. Just let it move through you energetically as it moves you to a heightened sense of mind. sparking the remembrance, the wisdom within. Let it all be the way it should be, because there is a journey, isn't there, within it. So, overthinking. Let me know if you feel that you're over-giving, if you're over-nurturing. And there's sort of levels of it, isn't there? You know? And it's okay that we do. It really is okay that we do. Because through the experience of it, we know then how to then move into the next phase, which is the receiving phase, which I'll bring forward for you in a minute or two. Depends whether you have to wait for the next couple of days or whether you visit this little playlist of giving and receiving. Okay. Speak to you all soon. Check out all the details below if you want to work with me to deepen into your spiritual journey, to understanding your light codes. All the links are below. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on those videos that come out on a Monday and a Friday, normally at 5 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time. You can access these videos a little bit quicker on my membership or on Patreon, as well as I upload on there to get early access. Okay, so take care everyone. See you all soon. Bye bye.